Yo, what's up, man? Hold on.
A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight the homestand continues with the first of three between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Jock Peterson, one of the league's most prolific power hitters, continues his hunt for a home run crown. Next. Julio Urias will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitched, is less than 1 coming into this
Okay,
start.
guys, what is
That's
up? Happy Monday, guys. 1.12 ERA for Julio. My granddad just called and I had to tell him how many milk was in the fridge.
Here it is.
Here's the first pitch to Colton Wong. We are facing the Cardinals in this game.
Check out this Dodger team as they
Colton Wong, man,
tonight. They're definitely in
good
a nice
player,
stretch as
2-0 count.
6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward
the Cardinals are 5th in the NL Central, so they are really struggling this year. Not doing too hot as this is hit to Crawford. Today we get to see David Freese come back to Dodger Stadium, which I'm excited for because he did a lot for us. He really did, but he wasn't my favorite player on the team. And he wasn't the best player as here comes Jose Martinez. And, 252. His stance, man, he just wiggles so much that, like, this is hit the right field, though. Verdugo with the throw to first. Maximus is not on the bag, and that's a base hit for Martinez. Okay. And here comes David Freese. Look at that American bat. He still kept it hitting 270 on the season now for the Cardinals. Very weird to see him back in the red. Used to be a Cardinal. And wearing number 25. He did not get his old number 23 back. 2-0 count to Freese. We gotta be very careful. 3-0 to David Freese. Good eye from Freese. Paul Goldschmidt on deck.
If he can work a walk or pick up a hit,
3-0, a 4-pitch walk for David Freese. And here comes Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1 from Julio. 5 straight balls. Rocky Gale the Rocky Gale the catcher. There we go. Double play ball. Seager to Crawford to Muncy for the double play for 10 pitches for Julio. I was kind of off throwing the Freese, not doing too hot with Freese. But Carlos Martinez, 4.43 ERA, 22 starts, 5-5 on the season. Not the best pitchers. Here comes Chris Taylor stepping in for the Dodgers.
Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy.
Here comes the first pitch between Martinez and Taylor for ball 1.
Step into the batter's box.
And fellas, we take a look
earlier this season, we traded Matt Carpenter and Jordan Hicks off of this Cardinals team as that's a base hit. Good way to start the game off for Chris Taylor with the single. As you know, these Cardinals being 5th in the NL Central, it's a very, very surprising thing, because they are a good team. And, you got Goldschmidt. Now you got, you had Carpenter, but now you got Freese. You got Yadi Molina. You got Carlos Martinez as a pitcher. You got, you had Jordan Hicks, and you really feel like this team would be solid, but for some reason, they're 5th in the league. 5th in their division. Not the best team in the league, and they're really having to struggle, and it's very, it's kind of a disappointment to see, because you'd really feel like they'd be one of the best teams in the league. Hell, you'd maybe feel like you'd see them in the playoffs, and unfortunately for them, they're ways away from the wild card. So this is hit the left field. That will not drive. And they got Ozuna, they got a solid team. They got D. Young, he's a hell of a player. It's kind of crazy how this team is. I really feel like they should be a way better team, but when you got the dominant Chicago Cubs in your division, it's kind of hard. But for many years the Cardinals dominated the Cubs, and all of a sudden the Cubs just turned it around, and ever since the Cubs have been really good. The Cardinals have kind of slowed down. So unfortunately for the Cardinals, they come in here being the 5th in the NL Central, and they're facing the best team in the league, in the Dodgers. We did sweep them earlier this year in St. Louis. We did have our series there already, and we did sweep them. Looking to do the same thing to start off the week. As that's a 1-2 pitch. But, that pitch was super juicy for Crawford, and I missed it. David Freese, that's where he hit his first career home run this year. Not first career, oh my goodness.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
What is going on? After all that milk running, I've done messed up my words. That's where David Freese hit his first home run this season. It was in St. Louis, if I recall.
Defense has
And
got
that
to be on their
Carpenter's
toes right
up
here.
on
3-2
deck.
count, runner on first has got some serious wheels.
To Crawford.
You know he's probably
Taylor
being
at
put in
first.
motion.
Walked him.
Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Great at bat right there from Crawford. And here comes Matt Carpenter. Look at those stats. He's only hit 1 home run on the season for the Dodgers. So all 17 with the Cardinals and 1 with the Dodgers. So here comes the first pitch, and that's jammed him. And that's going to be an easy play for DeYoung. Easy play for DeYoung. And here comes Max Muncy.
Now at the plate, Max Muncy.
Hitting
And he's got that
296.
batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
There's the first pitch.
And I believe they'll
Strike
say
1
he
according to
broke
the ump.
plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
A 1 count to Max. Trying to get one into the gap to score Taylor.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. 2 down, runners at first
Both
and
teams had runners in position to score or on base in the last inning. 1-1 count to Muncy. I mean, the Cardinals did too, so hopefully we could capitalize. Last inning. Now watch that I said that on strikeout, so it was like the last inning. What'd I say? Gets away from Molina. Muncy's running hard. Muncy out at first. Darn it. Well, okay, so now I could really say it. Both teams had runners in scoring position and on base, but they did not capitalize this. Here comes Ozuna. Ball went away. In Julio's last game, he got no decision. So, he's trying to get a decision here. Trying to show why he's worth a Cy Young. Him and Walker Buehler are pretty much the Cy Young leaders right now. That's a nice play from Carpenter. Robbing his former teammate of a base hit. But here comes DeYoung. DeYoung ran and he was second in Rookie of the Year when Cody Bellinger won it. So that says something. You know, he's a very good player. He has some good pop at the bat, and he has a good eye right there. As that changeup was high, so as it's a 1-1 count to DeYoung. With the Reese, and that's 1-2-1. Rocky Gale playing catcher again. Barnes played second in yesterday's game, so I thought maybe I'd just give him a whole day of rest. And that's an easy play for Seager. In the second out. And here comes Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4
The Cardinals came in with the win. That's always good. Coming against the Dodgers with the win. Feel a little confident.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. No score here
That's
as we
the
play
4.
inning number 2.
We swept the whole week last week. Oh no, we actually lost against the Rockies. I was gonna say. That's our goal this week. Try and sweep all the teams we face. So I think it's the Cardinals and then Arizona comes in. So we're trying to sweep everyone this week. Last week, I really feel like we should have had it in Denver, but unfortunately, we all know that Jansen did not do too good. So 1-1 count to Molina. 0-2. No strikeouts yet for Julio, trying to get his first one here. And that's fouled off. Yadi Molina hitting 250 for the Cardinals this season and still killing it in this league.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup
92 speed on first, so anything into the gap, that's the first K of the game for Julio Rios. Anything into the gap, as I was saying, that would have scored Bader, but not after that strikeout. And here comes Alex Verdugo.
Forward now, Alex Verdugo.
The right fielder, Alex.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Martinez to Verdugo. It is popped up. Easy play from Molina.
1 down.
Posey and Yadier Molina, man, I'm pretty sure, like, out of all the veteran catchers in the NL, or hell, probably in the league. They're the best veteran catchers in my mind. And probably Pedro.
Rocky Gale comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Who's that dude on the? Who's that dude on the Royals? Salvador Perez. That's what it is. He's one of the best catchers in the AL, but out of everybody, my top two catchers would be Posey and Molina. I don't know which one's first, that's up to you, but those are the top two in the league. Because it's a 2-2 count to Rocky Gale. You have to get a base hit in this, in his second game this year in the majors.
2-2. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
Corey Seager on deck, hitting 8th tonight. Still cold, man. He's still struggling, so for that struggle, he's hitting last.
Swing and a miss.
Strike 3 to Gale. Darn it. You know, Gale kind of came up here in a cold streak. Like, you know, like Corey's in and how Wilson Contreras was in. But, you know, I feel like Contreras being in the AAA, that's what I wanted. Like, so he could work, because at the end of the day, Wilson Contreras is going to be in the postseason with this team. Rocky Gale, he'll go down and help his team out, like I said, as this is hitting to center field and an easy play for Harrison Bader.
And they didn't with this guy.
So Seager gets out right there. Darn it.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league.
Fewest walks with the fewest strikeouts. Is Martinez is hitting.
He told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Swing
another strikeout for Urias, second one of the day.
Ended the second with a punch out, one away. Here's the second baseman.
On the season, that is our total of 712 strikeouts.
So far.
Our strikeout rate is so low compared to all the other teams. That's because I've noticed this team's like pitch to contact. We really are. 0-1 to Colton Wong.
The windup and the
0-2 inside. See if we can get him to strike out here.
Got him. Catch up to the fastball as he swings.
3 straight strikeouts for Urias.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
And here comes Jose Martinez. Singled in his first at bat.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out.
And now he's going to foul that one off. Throwing him the changeup. Just trying to mix it up a little bit. 0-1 to Martinez.
Here comes the 0-1.
Into the gap. This will drop. And it drops over. And that's going to be a double for Martinez. Throwing over Jock over there.
Get into scoring position with 2 away.
And here comes David Freese with the runner in scoring position.
I think we could say that
Martinez, 2 for 2.
That's his second hit of the game.
Here comes Freese hitting 270 this season.
Now if this game proves to be
strike 1. First strike to Freese all night.
David Freese will stand in for the second time now.
It's so weird seeing him against us here. 0-1. Curveball, strike 2.
2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the
fouled
first
off.
time.
Good swing right there from Freese.
Issued a walk coming right after him here.
0-2 slider.
Freese behind.
Good take from David Freese. I think that was a strike. 1-2. Fouled off from Freese.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves,
hit to Crawford and we'll retire Freese on this at bat with a ground out. We'll take it. The 2 Ks for Julio in this inning, and here he comes
Next
to hit.
for the Dodgers, Julio Urias, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Julio.
Pitch from Martinez to Julio. Here's strike 1.
In a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
0-1 count to Julio.
And this
1-1.
is high, a ball and a strike.
Gotta try and make Martinez work a little.
2-1. 2-1 now.
Great takes
well,
right
these are
here
just
from
extra pitches that are
Julio.
just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no
2-2.
apparent reason.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Do I take a swing with Julio Urias? I think I do
Here
if I
now
like
the
the
2-2.
pitch.
Swung
Strike 3
on
with
and
the
missed. He got him on
circle
strikes.
change. Good pitch. Third K for Martinez, and here comes Chris
So it's back
Taylor.
to the top
He's
of
got
the
a
order
single in
now.
his
And
first
into
at
it
bat.
next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor.
Here's the pitch from Martinez to
Smoked
Taylor, and that's
toward
going to be hit
third.
straight to
Freese
David
is there.
Freese, and then a
In
nice pick
time
from
to
Freese.
first, and
That's
there
the
are
thing
2
about
away.
David Freese. Out of the third basemans we had when we did have him, so Turner and
So
him,
bases are empty here
and
with 2
Muncy, if
gone,
Muncy
and
played
it's
down
steps
there,
a former World Series hero,
David
the
Freese
outfielder
kind of had the
Jock
best
Peterson.
glove. He made
Lays
probably
off
the
1-0.
best plays over there at third,
Two
so I
outs, they're
will
not
thank
playing
him for
to
that.
bunt here, and he didn't
And
show it there,
you know,
but I
he did
wouldn't
do
be
a lot of
surprised
work
if he
for us,
wasn't at
as it's
least
a 1-0
thinking
count
about
to
it.
Jock,
He
and
handles
that's
the
a
bat pretty
1-1.
well, and he
Like
can
that glove
definitely
work
run.
over there, if he's like the veteran version of Nolan Arenado. Like nothing really got past David Freese when he was
This
on the
is
team
in
as
the
this
air
is
to
hit
center. Does he
into the
have
air,
another
and that'll be a
1-2-3
1-2-3
for the
inning for
Ledger?
Martinez.
He does. 8 in a row he's set down in the side.
And here comes Paul Goldschmidt.
Goldschmidt now. He'll match up
0
with
for 1,
Julio Urias
always
to
a
lead off the
dangerous
inning.
hitter.
This game is rolling right
All
along
one
as we
inside.
move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two
40
teams would be
pitches
able
for
to get
Julio.
some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't
One
been
with
the
the curve.
case.
That was a
A
good
ball and a
curveball.
strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
1-1 to Goldschmidt.
Called
Strike 2 with
strike,
the
and
change.
he's behind 1 and 2.
Fastball away, 1-2 pitch.
Now a fastball
Ball 2.
awfully close, but he doesn't
Little
get
low.
the call. It's 2 and 2 now.
2-2 count.
A swing and a ground
Dribbler
ball to
to
third. To his right,
Carpenter.
Throw to first
Throws
in
him out at
time,
first.
1 gone here in the 4th.
You know, if you're Matt Carpenter, you gotta be feeling blessed, though. You know, you go from being on the worst team to the best team. We're not like the worst team in the league. We're like the worst team in a division to the best team in a division to the best team in the league. Because that's
Pitching
what
has
the Dodgers
upper
are.
hand early as we're scoreless in
1-0
inning number
count.
4. Not
2-0.
close. It's 2-0.
But just because we're on the best team in the league does not mean we can win the World Series.
Grounded
That is
down
true.
the third baseline.
Carpenter,
Played
what a
on the
play.
backhand. And an off-balance throw is in
What a
time,
play
and he
from
takes
Matt
one
Carpenter.
away. Wow.
Carpenter. And here
So
comes
bases
Paul
are
DeYoung.
empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung.
Strike
And
1
here's
with
a
the fastball.
Called for strike 1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right
Illinois.
there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for
1-1.
a long day for the offense.
Probably
Unless they're
wanted to
willing
be a Cub.
to bend their legs and get down and create some
He's from
different
Chicago,
launch angle.
Illinois.
He's on
I don't know.
point.
Maybe. I don't know. 2-1 count to
There's
DeYoung.
ball 2 now.
50 pitches for Julio. The pitch count getting up there. But he can throw 90, so
There's a swing
as
and
this
a
is
missile
hit,
sent out
crushed
to
into center
field.
field. Off the
And
wall.
that'll stay in the park
Good
as
play
it's
from
off
Taylor.
the center field wall. And he is
that will be a
into
double
second
for
with a
DeYoung.
2-out double.
Boy, after that base
And
knock
here
right
comes
there,
Harrison
he
Bader.
extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah,
1
you
for
can
1.
tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate.
All
Anytime
one
you're getting
inside.
a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right.
I don't know.
Keeping that front
Julio
shoulder
just
tucked,
does not feel
staying
like the same
inside the
pitcher
ball, not
from
trying to do
all
too
the
much.
other outings
And
in
it's a
tonight's
called
game.
strike to
He
even the
just
count
feels a
at
little
1.
different. I don't know why.
And now a good
2-1.
slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Backdoor
1
breaking
to
ball
Bader.
just missed right there. It's such an
Strike
effective
2.
pitch if you can hit the corner
Rocky
with it.
Gale
but no
appreciating
dice
that one.
this time.
DeYoung at
2-2.
second with 2 down. And a
3-2.
full count as that
Yadier
misses.
Molina on
It's
deck.
3-2 now.
Some pitchers
56
fall into the
pitch
trap of giving in on 3
pitches.
and 2 because
Hit to right
they
field,
don't
and that
wanna
will
walk the
finally end the inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made
With
here.
57 pitches, Julio finally gets out of the inning. As here comes
Next
Brandon
up for Los
Crawford.
Angeles, Brandon Crawford.
36 for
Reached base
Martinez
with
and
a walk in his
57
first plate appearance.
pitches for
A high fastball
Julio.
is in
So
there.
the pitch count for Martinez is pretty low, and Julio's is kind of high. So I wonder. 1-1 to
Well below
Crawford.
the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hitting 317. Good average. Fouling that one off. 1-2 to Crawford. 2-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 pitch to Crawford. And that's going to be hit up the middle, and that's going to be a good play. Well, good out for Jose Martinez. I thought that was going to drop, but fortunately didn't. Here comes Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 with the pop-up. Only saw one pitch, so trying to make him work it here, as that's a ball.
And this is taken outside for ball
There we go.
1.
Maybe I got to put some batting gloves on Carpenter. Maybe he'll do better. I don't know. 1-0 count.
The more the hitters have seen you, this is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Count now, a ball and a strike.
1-1 to Matt. Strike 2 with the circle change. This dude does a lot of pitches. He sure knows how to use them. 2-2.
He's got to find a way to keep that thing tough compared to the big part of the field.
Carpenter looking to do something. 0 for 1. And strikes out, but it gets away from Molina. And Carpenter with 80 speed will be safe. So we'll take it. We will take it, and here comes Max Muncy.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max
Not the
Muncy.
cleanest way to get on base from Carpenter, but he got on bases. Let's strike 1 inside.
Knees, 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Popped up into center field.
Bader moving in.
Harrison Bader, easy play.
He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter.
So striding in, Alex Verdugo.
And here comes Verdugo. That first two-seam fastball Martinez threw to Muncy. That's the one I should have swung at. That maybe would have been a 2-run home run shot. It probably maybe would. If I would have got a good swing time, that probably would have been gone. So that's a mistake. What I missed. That's a pitch I missed. So hopefully we get something to hit to get the runner in. Oh, a 1-0 count to Verdugo. 0 for 1 is Verdugo.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Count to Verdugo. Hit straight to Colton Wong.
Baseman, and that will retire the side.
So good play from Wong. Just hit straight to him. Hard hit. So
we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
I feel like that manager is very, very wrong. They have been having good at-bats. They've been fouling pitches. Yeah, you don't give them that 3-2 pitch, but you got us at 59 pitches in the top of the 5th. Usually, I may be here, or I may be at like, maybe I'm at 50 starting the top of the 5th. Like, I really feel like the Cardinals have been doing good, but I'm not their manager, so I don't know. That's so too.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that
change up. Let's see if we can get the strikeout.
Center cut, tough pitch.
Broken bat, and easy play for Hoover.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter.
And here comes Colton Wong.
Bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colton
0
Wong.
for 2.
Lifted the
Strike
other
one
way
and
down
now
the
0
left
for
field
3.
line.
An easy inning
Peterson has a read
for
on it.
Julio.
Makes the catch.
Very
and
quick
that'll
inning.
Retire the side.
And that's kind of what Julio needed. Very quick inning.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said that collectively as a group, their timing appears to be way off. As a result, they're often getting blown away at the plate or simply fighting pitches off. In the dugout, they're talking about getting things started a little bit earlier and simplifying their swings to give themselves a little bit more time to get the bat through the zone. We'll see if they're able to make those adjustments, guys.
So Rocky Gale. Good swing time, just flew out the center. I thought maybe if Rocky Gale did something as that strike 1 to Seager.
Hey, it's not always about filling
7,
up the
8, and
strike
9
zone
here.
all the
So
time, every
Gale
inning.
flew
He's
out,
pitching well
Seager,
as
and then
we're moving
Julio,
into the
and that will
middle
be a
innings,
pop-up
but
for DeYoung to
interestingly,
get.
less than 50%
This
of
might
his
be a
first pitches
play
have been for
that
strikes.
DeYoung gets
DeYoung
still. I
ranges
thought maybe
back,
that
and he
dropped.
has it for route number 2.
Yeah, that was dropping. Here comes
Number
Julio.
two.
Standing in.
Striking in his last at-bat, but
He's 0 for 1
he made the
thus far.
pitcher work the count a little bit. So
Ready with the first pitch.
trying to
Here
do
it
the
comes.
same thing. Strike
And
one
that's
with
in
that
there for a
circle
strike.
change.
I really like how he's getting
Yesterday
ahead
we had a
early in the
walk-off
count.
home
He's
run.
pitching
Cody
aggressively, and
Bellinger
what
had
that
two
does, it holds the
two
pitch count
back-to-back games with
Ball
home
one.
runs. So maybe tonight
No
I put
runs,
him
just
in
one hit.
like
No
some
errors for
late
the
inning,
Dodgers
and he
thus
does
far.
the same thing. 1-1 to Julio. Fouling it off is Julio
Count moves to
Reeves.
a ball and 2 strikes now.
57
The
pitches
1-2.
for Martinez.
That's a
Fouling
foul
that off,
ball
working-
off to the left,
working it,
and
man.
It moves to 1 and 2.
Working Martinez is Julio. 1-2 pitch.
Fouled
Another
off.
foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a
1-2.
swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fouled
Another
away.
foul ball.
He'll try again.
Martinez
1-2.
with the 1-2 pitch.
Neither guy
Another
willing to
foul
give in,
ball
and the
for
at-bat
Julio
will
Reeves.
continue. 2 out, nobody on.
Julio says, if y'all won't work the count, I'll work the count. 2-2.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2 and 2.
I got to commend him.
An
for
8
being
pitch
a
at
really
bat to
tough out
Arias.
right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And
Another
he'll get to see
foul
another
ball
one. It'll be the 10th
for Julio
pitch of this
Arias.
at-bat. Ready with another 2-2. And he struck
Strike
him out.
3 on the slider. Good pitch right there.
Battle, but he finally
Got me
wins.
looking. But that was a great at-bat
Now at the
from
plate, Jose Martinez.
Julio Reeves.
He's set to
Here
lead
comes
us off in
Martinez,
the
yet
6th
to
inning.
be out in today's game. 2 for 2. Has a
And
single
that's
and
in
a
there
double.
for strike 1.
He has a lot of pop, so we got to be very careful of Martinez. He's been showing it early in this game.
That's over,
Ball
but
1.
low. It's a ball and a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout
1.
totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how
2-1.
every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't
2-1
touch
to
you and
Martinez.
You're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good
Strike
stuff. and
2,
you really
great
rely
pitch.
on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hey, I love the mindset of this
High
pitcher right
fastball.
here.
See if we could strike
Try
him
and
out.
dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the
2-2.
string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
2-2 to Martinez.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
3-2 pitch.
It's the
Got him
top
with
of
the high
zone. He
fastball.
struck him out
Martinez
looking.
thought it was a walk, but
This guy
Julio
is
with the
really
4th
locked
K.
in on the bump right now. He's just playing
With his
brutal
4th K of the
fastball
game, and here
right now.
comes
He's just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems
David
like this
Freese.
lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
In
Strike
there,
1.
no balls and a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
0-2. Oh, 2 count. Hold on,
Timing
guys.
just to tick off there as this one's fouled off.
There
to
might
the
be a part 2 to this video. There will be. But I think there's something going on, so. Alright, 0-2 pitch. Just figured out what was going on. If this ain't part 2, then I just
line
put the videos
drive to
together.
left,
0-2.
but pretty much right
And
at the
hits
left
the drop.
fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
And here
So
comes
2 gone
Paul
now in the
Goldschmidt.
St. Louis half of the 6th. And stepping in,
0
the
for 2.
power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
1.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball,
Right.
strike 1.
That was
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors
interesting.
so
0
far for the
count to
Redbirds.
Goldschmidt, and now
This is
0-2.
hit out to
I
right.
mean, 0-1
Does
is
he
hit to
have
right field.
another 1, 2, 3
And
inning?
75 pitches
He
to
does.
Julio
7 in a row. He's set
in the
down
top
now
of the
at
6th. And here comes Chris
stepping
Taylor.
in, Chris Taylor.
You know, we only have
Matchup
1
with
hit in
Carlos
this game, and
Martinez
that
to
came
lead
from
off the
Chris
inning.
Taylor
The center fielder.
in the leadoff.
Hit hard back
Back.
up the middle. And
The
a
water?
base hit. So he goes after the
Yeah.
first pitch he sees, and he's
So
on to open up the
that
inning.
hit right there, and now I'll be right back, guys. Taking another pause. Okay, this might be one of the weirdest videos ever. That's all I gotta say. Over to his jock and taking strike one.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Alright, 0-2 to jock. You know, Chris Taylor's the only one who has gotten 2 base hits in this game. These are only hits, and now he's still. Strike 3, but with the stolen base, so we'll take it. 6 strikeout from Martinez, and here comes Crawford.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Crawford, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
0 for 1.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Strike 1 with the
action there, and it's 0-1.
stupid circle change.
This is the stuff
Oh
that
my goodness.
infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the
Up the middle.
Line towards center field.
Hit the baiter again. Crawford's had solid contact all game.
Tags from second, and
He's had solid contact all damn game. And nothing of it. And here comes Matt Carpenter, 0 for 2. Oh god. Carpenter in this moment, he has not done a lot for us. Strike 1 with the 2-seam.
I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
I just can't get Matt Carpenter's timing down. It's very, very like kind of slow.
There, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
0-2
Discipline has just been
Carpenter.
completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count. And
Strike 3 with the circle change. That got me like to like half swing. Like not even half swing. I went to go swing, but it was so good that it got me. As here comes Ozuna. This would be the last inning of work for Julio. That's for sure.
yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've
0
trusted their
score in the
defense
top
to
of the
make the
7th.
plays,
Very
and
odd
they've done just that.
game
it's
in
resulted
general.
in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
But
Clearly off with his
and
timing.
then it might be a very weird video as well. 1-2. Fouled off. Martinez has like 7 strikeouts, and Julio has 4. So the strikeouts are there for both teams.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner.
All right, 2-2. 80 pitches for Julio. Hit the Seager, easy play.
Right there. And the throw to first is
first out of the 7th in this game.
Gone here to start inning number 7.
And here comes Goldschmidt. Oh, Paul DeYoung.
For the Redbirds in the 7th, and that'll
Oh
bring
no,
in the
we're
Illinois
hitting.
State
I was like,
product,
wait,
Paul DeYoung.
1 for 2. Has a big double in this game. Did not get brought in though.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
1-1. 84th pitch of the game from Julio.
Hit
the right field, and this will be an out.
Verdugo waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting.
And here comes
Now to the plate,
Harrison Bader.
1 for 2 on his line so far in the
1 for
game.
2 with a single.
And he
Strike
gets
1.
ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
Going back with the curve.
Into the later innings right here.
Doubling
This
it up
guy's
and then throwing the
continuing
hard
to
stuff.
pitch well with his first pitch
Strike
strike
2.
percentage well over 60%. That's about league average.
It's that
so far,
4th
so
and
he's right on point.
3rd and 2nd inning where it really got Julio to work. 0-2. Got him with the fastball. And that will end the night for Arias. 5th K of the night. And that will end his night with the strikeout. Still 0-0 going to the mid of the 7th inning. Only 6 hits. God, struggling. And here comes Max Muncy. Bullpen will be working. But Jordan Hicks
Run out of time. They haven't been able to
is ready to fire at his old teammates.
As we're moving late into this one, a perfect
pitch
time
to
for this
Martinez.
leadoff guy
Ball one.
to try
To
to get on
Muncy.
base
Ball
and
one.
ignite a rally.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
74 pitches for Martinez in the bottom of the
On
7th.
its
That
way
pitch
is
count's
pitch
still
number
low.
75. Line to
But
the
this
right
is hit to
side.
right field. Hard hit. That
And
will get
there's your
over
go-ahead base runner right
Martinez.
away as this is
And
down
that's a
for extra
double
bases.
for Max
And
Muncy.
your
I don't know
go-ahead
what
run
Martinez
is
was
in
doing.
second base here with a leadoff
But that's the
double.
18th
And
double of the
next up
year
will be
for
Alex
Muncy.
Verdugo.
And here comes
And
Alex
his guys
Verdugo.
are looking to erase that donut on the
Martinez
scoreboard
must
with a
have
runner in
misread that
scoring
ball.
position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had
0 for
runners
2,
on
and that
base,
will advance
but
the
haven't
runner
been able to string
to third.
anything together.
So now we
And
got
there's
somebody
one
else
away.
in scoring position, and Rocky Gale's coming up.
Now batting, catcher.
All right, Rocky, you get your first
Gale, the
RBI.
next to dig in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus
They're
far.
playing in.
Comes
0 for
set.
2.
Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1.
First pitch fastball off the plate, and it's ball 1.
Come on, Gale, let's
Well,
do
this
something.
is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in
1-1
the
with the
zone,
knuckle.
trying to
With
prevent
the
the hitter
frickin'
from
circle
getting the
change.
ball up in the air.
Some action out
And
in
those
the
pitches
bullpen.
are
Couple of
filthy.
right-handers starting to loosen up.
Really are.
The 1-1 is
1-1 to
swung
Gale,
and
and
missed
now
for
1-2.
strike number 2.
Guys, I've been really impressed.
Calling
with
time
him.
with Gale.
I mean, he's carving
Trying
these
to
guys
get
up with
Martinez
all of
off
pitches.
his timing. All right, here we go. 1-2. 1-2
The
to Gale.
1-2. Gets
Strike
him
3
looking
with
at
the
the
2
knees
seam.
for the strikeout.
Oh my goodness. 5th K for Martinez, and here
The
comes
runner
Seager.
at third, 2 men are out. And up next,
Intentionally
the former
walking
All-Star shortstop,
For a pitch
Seager.
hitter. Is this the time I throw Bellinger out?
Now indication from the dugout
Why-
that they'll issue the free pass,
I don't
and
know
with the
what
pitcher
type of
on
move
deck,
that
will
was.
force their
Because you
hand
just
here with
reset
two
the
gone.
order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of a
I don't know,
hands of a guy like that.
interesting
He's just too
move
dangerous, and they decided
to
they'll
put
take their
up
chances
the one and
with
only
next guy in the
Cody
lineup.
Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Bad
Up on the
idea.
pinch,
23
hitting
home
a
runs,
big
52
spot.
RBIs, 21 stolen bases, and hitting .279.
Bellinger.
Bellinger might untie this score here in any second, hopefully. Strike 1 with the frickin' circle change.
Head with strike 1. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's 1 for 3. Outside
1-1.
for a ball, 1-1.
4 home runs in the past 2 games for Bellinger. 1-1 count.
And it's
1-2 inside.
Bellinger, 23 years old. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know a lot of
Throw
people
over.
weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And again, a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
1-2. Fouling that one
Still
off.
at 1 and 2.
Barely getting a piece of it, but we did it. Fouling that one off.
1 and 2. Here it is. And
Fouling that
it's
one off. I
fouled
don't know
away.
how we did that.
Maybe getting a
Timeout.
little jumpy in the box, so he
Another
steps out and
time.
asks for time.
All right, here we go. 1-2 to Bellinger.
Ready with the 1-2.
Hit the third and an easy play for David Freese. Darn it.
As the inning is over.
Carlos Martinez, great job. Coming into this, we're going to do a double switch here. Coming into this and just killing it, as Cody Bellinger will stay in the game. That we do take Verdugo out,
Following the double switch.
and he will be hitting in the number 6 spot.
And
that's strike 1.
Hitting 9th now on the double switch.
So we made a double switch. Bellinger into the game now. Jordan Hicks
And
is
he misses
pitching.
with it, 1-1.
Change for the Dodgers.
1-1 count.
Right field.
Facing his former team, who let him go
Cody
to the Dodgers. Traded him for him.
High
And
and,
that's a
deep down the
1-2.
left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Pitch into his old catcher. And that's going to be an out.
But an atom ball right to him for the first down.
Cody over there at right field was getting ready to maybe try and throw some out. And here comes Tyler O'Neill.
Something started here with one gone in the inning.
And here comes the first pitch in the strike
Bottom
one.
of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one to come in here at 259. 2 home runs and
Strike
4
two.
RBIs.
The confidence for Jordan Hicks ain't the best. Trying to get him to get confidence. Strike 3, good job.
Fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor.
And Wong is the batter.
Tyler O'Neill
0 for 2.
attacking for the second out of the inning.
Strike 1.
Right down
A strikeout for Hicks.
Strike 1.
Total of 6 for us and
here with 2 men out.
8 for Martinez alone.
With that pitch, but it's 1-1.
It's been a strikeout game at the ballpark today as it's 2-1 count to Wong.
And doesn't walk a lot of batters.
2-1.
Every manager and pitching coach
Strike 2, great cutter. Throwing the cutter again. Why not? Hit the right field and it'll get to Cody Bellinger for a play.
Bellinger's under it.
Let's go to the bottom of the 8th.
1, 2, 3, go the
This
Cardinals.
game is
We are
crazy.
still scoreless. Jason Nomo.
And here comes
on
Jason
pitch out of
Nomo.
the bullpen in the bottom half of the
9.00 ERA. That's the pitcher they decided to throw out.
2 hits and 3
Interesting
at-bats for him in
choice.
this one. Here comes the first pitch.
But he might do really good. Slow delivery, so he might do super good against us. 2 for 3 is Taylor. 2 singles. Fouled that one off. 1-1 to Taylor.
Line
Hit
shot to
and
first,
Goldschmidt,
and
what a
there's
play.
one away.
Easy play for Goldschmidt.
Stepping up to the plate,
Here comes
Jock
Jack.
Peterson. 0 for 3 so
We're
far
warming
on
up the
day.
bullpen
His
with
pitching
Kenley
staff
Jansen.
has done a pretty good job of making one of the top power hitters in the game turn into a non-factor.
Yeah, they've completely kept him
1-0.
off balance all day, but you know as well as I do, it only
0 for
takes
3 is
one
Jock.
swing. This guy's
0-0
been
game
too
in the
hot
bottom
too
of the
long
8th.
for something not to leak out over the heart of the
There's the
plate
pitch.
and him drive it over the wall.
Foul ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
And count the Jock. And now 2
Way outside, nearly to the backstop.
Alright, he has
2-1.
fastball, knuckle curve, slider. Okay. 2 fastballs, knuckle curve, and a slider.
Lifted into the air.
We're
out
into
towards
center field and an easy play
Bader
for
has a read
Bader.
on it, makes the play, and there are 2
Jock
gone
0 for
now.
4, and here comes Crawford, who ain't having the best night either.
Digging in now, Brandon Crawford is coming off.
Crawford's had some super good contact in this game.
Player of the month recognition.
Ball 1.
And this misses outside
Player of the
a
month
bit high,
for
1
July.
ball, no strike.
Really killed it in
2
July.
out, nobody on.
But in August, it hasn't been too good. 1-0 count. 2-0.
That's inside. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging
Go
it
to
pretty well at
Crawford.
the plate
Carpenter
lately.
on deck.
Based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in
3-1.
counts where he's likely to be successful.
That was probably not the best swing. Not the best ideal swing. 2-1.
And here's
Now
a pitch
3-1.
taken by Crawford for a
Carpenter
ball,
on deck,
3-1.
hitting 225.
Walks are
Darn,
never
man.
good, but they're especially bad news late
Right.
in games like this. It seems like they
3-1
always
count.
come back to bite you.
That's
And this is going to hit the left field for an easy out.
Ozuna is under it. He makes
So,
the play,
let's go to the
and
top of the
that'll end
9th.
the inning.
Hello.
Dodgers down in order. At the plate, Jose Martinez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's David Freese to stand in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
So 2-2 to Freeze. I decided to keep Jordan Hicks out because what's the point of wasting Jansen?
One away and he stays alive.
Like, Jansen can use the work. He did get the work yesterday. 2-2 to Freeze. Cutter inside. 3-2.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2.
3-2.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Jordan Hicks throwing 100 on the gun. Look at that. 98.
Now the potential go-ahead run.
All right, David Freeze is at first. Okay. Don't sweat it, Hicks. You got this. Goldschmidt's up. Ball one. The mound visit, it's looking like a solid right now. 1-0 count to Goldschmidt, but strike one.
Even the count. 1-1.
2 straight balls and then a strike. A 1-1 to Goldschmidt, and that's gonna unfortunately drop. That's just one of those stupid bloopers. That's what that was. Darn it. Now that sucks. Because now the sacrifice bunt is kind of in, and here comes Jansen to try and get Hicks out of this. We gotta throw Jansen in. All right, defense. Right there. Hold at third. First pitch to Ozuna. Strike one. None of the runners are Jansen's responsibility, but he's coming to try and save the game as this is hit the right field. Bellinger against Freeze. They won't send him. Good read right there from the Cardinals' third base coach. I want to be risking it either, and here comes Paul Dion. 1 for 3. Hit the left field, and Jock Peterson will have room. And now we're in the inning. Is that the warning track? Let's go. Great job right there. And here comes Matt Carpenter. 0 for 3. Andrew Miller is warming in the bullpen. So we got 4, 5, and 6. And 6 is the pitcher spot in Jansen. But since he pitched yesterday, I wouldn't be doing this if he didn't. But he did. So we got to warm up. Let's go with Ross Stripling. All right. 0-1 Captain Carpenter, now 1-1.
94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now action in the
They're probably
bullpen
getting Andrew Miller ready
for
Muncie, and then the pitch hitter.
Starts to go around.
That would be 2-1.
Says he held up ball 2.
A walk-off home run would be nice. If we win this game, it's by a walk-off. 2-2. So we'd have 2 back-to-back walk-off days. Well, day and the night.
Into the
Two to
Carpenter.
3-2. Muncie on deck.
Now at 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to
these are pitches I should be taking with Carpenter. He'd be on Max Muncie, anything in the gap, maybe get him.
Another full count pitch home.
3-2.
Hit hard
off of Goldschmidt. There's going to be a play at first, and he's going to make it, and Goldschmidt fell back down, but he got the play. Man, that is very, very frustrating for Carpenter and I. Very frustrating. Muncie 1 for 3. Doubled in his last at-bat, now he's going to go foul. If that would have stayed fair, that would have been probably another double for Max Muncie if Martinez would have, unless Martinez would have thrown him out. Get into center and an easy play for Bader. Alright, here comes Jansen. Here comes Jansen's spot. And this is where we're going to put Andrew McCutcheon.
Andrew McCutcheon will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk
hitting
off
270,
with a victory.
just like David Freeze over there.
Strike
one. Oh my goodness.
The average sitting right at 270 on the year.
Oh,
10 home runs, 26 RBIs.
0-2.
And a
time at the
pitch
plate.
Coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time.
This is a very good game, though. Pitcher's duel. Really, 0-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate.
Now it's the battle of the bullpen. It really is.
Into the windup with the 0-2.
0-2.
Sharp
It's a
ground
third
ball
and
to
an
third.
easy play for David Freeze.
Throw to first will get him
Lobs it
easily
over to
and the
first
side is
because
retired.
McCutcheon ain't trucking. He ain't trucking, baby. He's just jogging. I hate that.
Ross
And here comes
Stripling
Harrison
takes the
Bader.
mound as
But
he'll be
Ross
the
Stripling
first
will
man
be
to
the
pitch
pitcher.
here in extra innings.
69.1 innings. Trying to get that a little higher
Ready
up. And
with
here
the
comes the
first
first
pitch.
pitch,
Here
and
it
that's strike
comes.
one.
In there,
Ross Stripling
0-1.
is
His
the long.
previous history with Ross Stripling.
We got two
Not a big
long
sample size,
bullpen
0-1.
users. We got the one and only Ross Stripling. And then we got Dallas Keuchel. So I feel like we could really succeed in this game now. Because I know, like, Andrew Miller can work innings. But so can Ross Stripling. And so Dallas Keuchel could go a full 9 if we were in that type of game. As this is hitting the left field and an easy play for Jack Peterson.
And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
And, okay.
Matt Wieters
And here comes
will grab
Matt
a bat
Wieters.
and hit for
Does
the
have a lot of
pitcher
pop
here.
at the bat, hitting 198 though.
Fastball
Not
just
the highest
missed above
average,
the
but
zone.
if he gets a hit, if he gets a pitch to hit, he can crank it out of here. 1-1. This is where Ross
Bases are
Stripling
empty
has to
here with
prove
2
to us
men
that he is a good bullpen piece, and if like, you know, like I said, I kind of want to call up Dylan Floro, but
And
we don't
they
know who
lay off a curveball that's in
to
the dirt
replace.
that time,
The
and it's back
bullpen's
to
just too
even
good,
now
but
at
Ross
2-2.
Stripling, you know, he's always one of them.
And
He
he
could be on the
strikes
line,
out
but he
here for
strikes out
number
Wieters,
3,
so
after a
he's about to go
scoreless
take a
top
seat
half,
on the
he'll have
bench
a
and
chance
put
to
the
win it here in the
jacket
bottom
on,
half.
rest that arm, and get ready for the next inning if there is a next inning. And here
Comes on
comes
to start the home
Dominic
10th, and
Leone.
he's just hoping to get this
Gale,
one into the 11th inning.
Gale, Seager, and
So
Bellinger.
digging in now, Rocky Gale, who could
0
really
for
use
3
a
is
knock
Gale.
here, 0 for 3 in the
Get
game
into the
so
gap
far.
from Gale.
Stung into the gap in right
Rocky
center
Gale
for what
on the
should be
move.
extra
First
bases.
hit in the season. First hit since the call-up.
And just like that, the winning
Let's go.
run is into second base with a
First double
double.
as a major leaguer.
There's no question he's been struggling at the base.
Good job from Rocky Gale. Finally getting something to hit, baby.
He's gotta feel
And here
pretty
comes
good after
Seager.
that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have
The
probably
speed
hit
at second ain't
That's
the
one of those
greatest.
gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for.
Oh my
But
goodness.
it kicks off his glove.
Seager will be safe. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, here comes Bellinger. Runners at first and second. Runner should be at third.
A winning run at second, however,
what we
the
can do
double
here.
play in order here.
Strike one with the 2-seam
First
fastball.
pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Come on, game. 1-1.
Plays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
1-1 to Bellinger.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. That
Hit!
ball is
And it's a home run.
absolutely
Bellinger with a 3-run shot. Another walk-off. Back-to-back nights for Cody Bellinger with walk-off home runs. 5 home runs in the last 3 games. Oh my God, Cody
So a
Bellinger.
3-run blast to straightaway
This
left. And
batting
with
stance
one
has
swing of the
changed
bat, this
everything.
ball game is over.
And it's going to be the game winner right there. Thank you, Bellinger. Second walk-off in back-to-back nights for Cody Bellinger and the Dodgers. Man,
Hey, when you get into
that
extra innings,
was a
you're
great
always
game.
looking
I'm
for
very
one guy
happy
to
that
step up
Bellinger
and
just
be
walked that
hero.
baby off.
And this guy
That was
the
well
hero
needed.
tonight. What does he do?
That was
Steps
the
up with a
opposite
walk-off
field.
home run to
No
end this thing
doubter.
in extras.
If you're Ross Stripling now, you get the win. Like, thanks to Cody Bellinger coming out in the top of the 7th, in the bottom of the 7th, not doing anything, grounding out, and then in the top of the 7th, putting one in our bullpen. Julio pitched great. Unfortunately, he doesn't get the decision. Jansen pitched great. He doesn't get the decision. Jordan Hicks don't get the decision. But Ross Stripling, who helped us out the whole game. Well, not the whole game, but that inning. In the top of the 10th, did his thing. And then Cody Bellinger, another player of the game. 5 home runs in back. 5 home runs in the last 2 games. That is pretty impressive. He's on a roll. Cody Bellinger, let's go, baby. Let's go. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this. And I will see you guys tomorrow. You never know what tomorrow has in store, that's for sure.